Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sunita Techie. If you have recently completed your online assessment and you are waiting for round 2 update, congratulations. This means you have crossed an important update stage in the hiring process. But now the biggest question is what exactly happened in round 2? Will they ask coding questions? Will it be technical interview? Will there be a HR interview or will they discuss your projects? In today's video, I'll explain the commonly reported interview pattern, preparation strategy and real candidate experience so you know what to expect. So make sure you watch this video until the end because I will also share the topics candidates say they wish they had prepared before the interviews. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon. You never miss the latest IT updates from my channel. And many candidates become nervous after receiving the round 2 email. The first thing to understand that round 2 usually focus on evaluating your technical knowledge, communication skills and problem solving ability. The exact format can be varied depending on the role and hiring drive. So don't assume everyone will have the same questions and experience. Interviews mainly check technical fundamentals, coding basics, project knowledge, communication, confidence, and logical thinking. This is why preparation matters much more than memorizing the answers. Please be confident and be positive when you are preparing for your interviews. And what will happen in round 2? It should be technical knowledge, problem solving, communication skills, and project discussion and HR interaction. Round 2 is all about evaluating our technical skills, communication, and overall potential to fit in this Infosys culture. And moving to the other slide, candidate experience. According to many candidates who share their experiences, interview often start with simple questions. The interviewer wants to make sure you comfortable before moving into technical topics. Typically, opening questions include tell me about yourself, where are you from, tell me about your education, what programming languages do you know, explain your project. Some candidates report spending 10 to 15 minutes discussing only the project. That means you should know every detail of your project instead of only remembering the title. One thing surprised me many candidates is that interviewer may spend 10 to 15 minutes discussing only your interview projects. There does not happen in every interview, but many candidates have reported that the project discussion became the longest part of the interview. This is why. Because your project is proof that you have applied your knowledge, not just memorized concepts. Many interviews believe your project, tell them more about your skills and then sample theory questions. So don't just remember the project title and understand every part of it. I will provide few questions, just follow it. Question 1. Explain your project. This usually the first question. Don't answer in one line. Structure your answer like this: your project name, problem statement, and objective, technologies used, your role, and final outcome. I will provide, for example, my project was online library management system. The objective was to automate the process of issuing books, returning books, and managing student records. We developed it using Java, MySQL, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I mainly worked on the backend, database design, and login module. The project successfully reduced manual work and improved record management. A structured answer creates a strong first impression. Question 2. Why did you choose this project? The interviewer wants to know your reason for selecting this project. They may ask, why did you select this problem? Who suggested the idea? Was it your own idea or your college's? What real world problem does it solve? Be ready to explain the motivation behind your project. Question 3. What was your role? This is one of the most important questions. If it was a team project, don't say we all did everything. Instead, explain your individual contribution. For example, I designed the database, and developed the login page, integrated the backend with MySQL, and tested the application. Be specific about your responsibilities. Question 4. What are the technologies used in your project? The interview may ask, why did you choose Java? Why not Python? Why SQL? And why this framework? You should know each and everything why each technology was selected. For every technology mentioned on your resume, be prepared to explain its purpose. And question 5. Database questions. If your project used database, expected questions like how many tables did you create and what are the table names? What is the primary key? Did you use joins? And what relationship exists between tables? Did you normalize the database? Even basic database knowledge can be discussed through your project. Question 6. You have faced any challenges? Almost every interview asks, what challenges did you face during the project? Don't say, no challenges I have faced. Instead, mention one real issue and how you solve it. For example, we initially faced duplicate data in the database. We solved this by applying unique constraints and improving input validation. This shows your problem solving ability. Question 7. Future improvements. The interview may ask, if you get 6 more months, what you will improve? Possible answer is better UI, stronger security, cloud development and mobile app support, AI features and performance optimization. This shows you will think beyond the current implementation. And question 8. If you worked alone, if it was an individual project, then may ask like how long did it take? How did you test it? What tools did you use? Why did and what did you learn? Be ready to discuss your complete development process. And question 9. If it was a team project, they may ask how many team members? How did you divide the work? How did you communicate? Did anyone review your code? These questions assess your teamwork and collaboration. Question 10. Interviewer cross questions like interviewer often ask follow-up questions based on your answers. For example, you say I used Java. The interviewer asks why Java? Why what is JDK version? What is JVM? And why oops? Or else you say like I used MySQL. The interview asks like what is a primary key? Explain joins. What is normalization? This is why you must understand every technology you mention. Many candidates prepare only coding questions and overlook their project. But your project is often the longest and most detailed discussion in the interview. Before your interview, revise your project thoroughly, know your role clearly, understand every technology used. Be ready to explain your challenges and solutions. Practice explaining your project confidently in 2 to 3 minutes. If you can discuss your project naturally, answer follow up questions confidently, you will make a strong impression on the interviewer. Tips to remember: be honest, be specific, and use examples. Stay structured and practice well. Know your project, think from interviewer perspective, and practice common questions. Be clarity and structure confident to get the success. Your project is your strength. Own it, explain it, and shine in round 2. You will get few introduction questions like be ready to introduce yourself with confidence. Tell me about yourself. Introduce yourself in 2 minutes. Walk me through your resume. Tell me about your education. Explain your final year projects. And what technology have you worked on? Why do you want to join Infosys? Tips: be confident, keep it relevant, speak clearly, show your passion. First impression matters, make it count. Moving to the technical questions asked in interviews. Frequently reported topics include object oriented programming concepts, difference between class and object, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction, constructor and method overloading, method overriding, exception handling, collections, arrays, strings, linked list, stacks, queues, and time complexity, Recursion. Interviews may ask follow up questions to understand your reasoning and not just definitions. And what are the coding questions you can expect in round 2? Many candidates report getting basic coding questions rather than very difficult problems. Examples include reverse reverse a string, palindrome, prime number, factorial, Fibonacci series, strongest, largest, second largest number, and duplicate elements, count ovals, and character frequency, remove duplicates, sort an array, find maximum element. Sometimes the interview asks to explain your logic before writing the solution. Always describe your approach clearly and be prepared for the technical and coding questions, and also you can succeed in round 2. What interview look for? Correct logic, optimized approach, time complexity, and clean code problem solving. Practice consistently and perform confidently. And what are the SQL questions you will get in the round 2? If your resume mentions databases, prepare topics like primary key, foreign key, inner join, left join, right join, delete, drop, truncate, group by, having, order by. Simple SQL queries. And you can also get HR questions as well for sometimes. Near the end, interview may ask questions such as why do you want to join Infosys? Are you willing to relocate? Can you work in shifts? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? How do you handle pressure? Why should we hire you? Answer honestly and confidently. And I have made a video related to HR questions. Please go to my channel and watch that. Interviews often ask questions directly from your resume. If your resume mentions Java, Python, SQL, React, machine learning, cloud, or any other technology, expect questions from those areas as well. Never include skills on your resume that you can't explain confidently. Here are my final suggestions. Revise your resume thoroughly, be able to explain your projects clearly, and practice coding basics every day. Review your SQL and OOPS concepts. Check your internet and microphone and camera before the interview. If you don't know an answer, explain your thought process instead of staying silent. Most important, stay calm and confident. That's all from today's video. If you already attended Infosys Round 2, share your experience in the comments. It can help other candidates prepare better. If this video was useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Sunita Techie and turn on the notification bell for daily Infosys, TCS, Accenture, Capgemini and Cognizant and other MNC hiring updates. Thanks for watching and I wish you all the very best for your Infosys